Since the 50s, for 70 years, it's predicted 250,000 white young girls were systematically tortured and gang raped across England. This was facilitated by the police and by social workers. It was ignored by the government. Fathers who went to save their children were arrested. The police raped these children. The police dropped children off to these gang rapists and said, have fun with them. Children, not even teenagers yet. What I'm going to say is very distressing and it's very graphic, but it's important people understand the depravity and how serious these crimes are. Why isn't the media talking about this? Why did the government vote down an inquiry into these gangs? What's detailed in this report is insane. It's hard to comprehend. They would bring children to the NHS at 3 a.m. in the morning for forced abortions and STI tests, and then the NHS would release them. Children. I'm going to go through a few things. A baby was abused and had cigarettes stubbed out on it while the mother was forced to watch. The baby was then killed. Girls were set on fire. Girls were sent to red rooms to be tortured, some of them killed, some of it live streamed. One girl was raped by a dog while men bet on whether it would vaginally or anally rape her. Girls were forced to have abortions with knitting needles. Glass bottles, keys, baseball bats and other objects were forced inside them, some shattering. Girls were gang raped by dozens of men at a time in party houses. Girls were whipped, hung upside down, suffocated and urinated on. Girls as young as 5 or 6 were tied up and abused. Girls were locked in dog cages. Girls were branded with an M for Muhammad. Girls were threatened with being killed and fed to pigs. Girls were mocked for wearing a crucifix during the rapes. Perpetrators were let off. Authorities turned a blind eye, and it continues to this day because people are scared of being called racist. We're talking 250,000 children over the span of 70 years in England. You don't get this in the darkest regions of the world, the crimes that were committed to these children. Yet it's happening on your doorstep.